Coweta County, Georgia. Police stopped a driver for a traffic violation. While checking the license, officers discovered that the driver's license was suspended. When asked to step out of the vehicle, the driver suddenly accelerated away, leading to a pursuit.
Hey, step out. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Out. Get out of the car. 1080, 1080. I'm 1080. 16 west, going towards downtown. The lover speeds about 70. He's stuck in some traffic. He's behind a school bus.
During the pursuit, deputies deployed spike strips that deflated the vehicle's tires, then executed a pit maneuver that caused the car to rotate sideways and collide with another vehicle before coming to a stop.
Good trip. All right, passing Mayor Roy. Let me get somebody call over so I can pit him real quick. 103. Somebody 23 Willing. Hey, back to the start here, man.
The suspect was subdued but continued resisting, then seized control of a patrol vehicle and fled again.
Lay the fuck back, man.
So his feet were over here last time, I don't know.
Oh! Yeah!
The second pursuit ended when deputies disabled the vehicle and arrested the suspect after the individual fled on foot into a wooded area. The suspect was transported to the Coweta County Jail on multiple felony charges. Fayette County, Georgia, January 15, 2023. Police observed Desmond Crenshaw, 17, driving a white Ford Focus at 94 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone on Highway 85. When officers signaled for the vehicle to stop, the driver accelerated and fled at speeds approaching 100 miles per hour.
Go to the right. 10115 passing Webb Road. Got light traffic. Webb Road, light traffic. Coming up on 138.
Near the Highway 138 intersection, the vehicle swerved to avoid a car ahead, then lost control, left the roadway, crossed a grassy area, and struck a utility pole, causing a transformer to explode and power lines to fall onto the roadway.
2115, 1050, get on the ground! 15, we're coming up to 138 trying to catch you. 1115, 1050, get on the ground! Anybody else in the car? No, sir. Put your hands behind your back. Stop my arm, please, my arm. Come back this way, come back this way, get away from this. Keep your hands where I can show you, come back this way.
Crenshaw exited the vehicle and was quickly subdued. Records show the suspect was cited for speeding, reckless driving, and violating a learner's permit restriction, and will also face an additional charge of fleeing from law enforcement. Cincinnati, Ohio. Police identified Chad A. Murdoch driving a stolen school bus and leading authorities on a pursuit that crossed state lines from Ohio into Indiana. While fleeing, the bus traveled through cornfields and across several residential yards in an attempt to evade police. The vehicle later became stuck in a field, forcing the driver to stop. Murdoch was arrested at the scene. Authorities reported that no one was injured in the incident, and law enforcement agencies continued processing the case according to procedure. Bridgeton Township, Michigan. Police identified Courtney Morey while responding to a domestic violence call. When officers attempted to place the suspect into custody, Morey resisted and assaulted law enforcement at the scene.
Courtney, you're better than you, big don't. Get away from me. Call somebody, get somebody here. Cunt. Put your bag on the ground. Shit, this is my shit. Put it on the ground. My shit. Get on the freaking ground. Thanks, prigs. Yep. You fucking.
We're left hand off 996 Catherine Ave.
Oh. I know you, bitch. What's your name? Oh, Mr. Pat. Huh? You Pat?
After being placed in a patrol vehicle, Morey removed the handcuffs, took control of the vehicle, and accelerated away, leading officers on a pursuit through several roadways.
We're in pursuit of a patrol car.
6415 pursuing a patrol car, direction of travel.
Westbound, coming up to Moreland.
Approaching Moreland.
It's going north on Moreland.
North on Moreland.
Get after it. Stay calm, you're good. Gonna be east on Bailey.
East on Bailey.
From 08. Who's the suspect?
Courtney Morey, the one that just bit Roberts. Turning north on Mason.
We're northbound on Mason. From Bailey.
No.
100 approaching Osborne.
I don't know. Still westbound, speeds are 96, no traffic. Looks like we're coming up to Green Avenue.
Still westbound 100 approaching Green, speeds at 96, no traffic.
The patrol vehicle later lost control and entered a swampy area in Bridgeton Township. Morey was arrested and faced felony charges including assault on a police officer, unlawful taking of a vehicle, fleeing from law enforcement, and destruction of police property. Muskegon, Michigan, January 26, 2023. Police identified a vehicle connected to a drug investigation and signaled for it to stop within the city of Muskegon. The driver failed to comply, even striking a patrol vehicle before accelerating away through several busy roads including Apple Avenue, Laketon Avenue, and Seaway Drive.
He's gonna go around you. He's fleeing. I don't got dispatch up either. Pull it up. I don't have it.
I just wanted to check, dude. He's living home.
I don't have dispatch up. Here, I can fuck with that. Hold on. Yep, that's it. Let me call it out. You got it. Yep, you're going to.
Alright, we're gonna head westbound.
Copy west on Apple 11-5.
That's where I'm coming up the line. We're gonna be coming back up to Shirley here.
Copy northbound Shirley from Apple, northbound Shirley. Copy Wood, approaching 0.
303, see where we're heading back. You southbound here, for Shoreline.
Copy southbound, 0 Shoreline.
Speeds and vehicles.
It's light traffic.
Traffic right now. We're going back down speeds here. We're coming up just on an L. First on it. Next one's in Norton.
Southbound, 49.
Keep up on the vehicle, traffic, speeds, and roadway conditions, please.
Red lights. Hold on. Road is still blocked.
Copy.
Get her out of it, see if they can get somebody ahead with strips.
The power modified, I was going to have a strip. To be eastbound 96, take to this.
We're moving on 31. Oh, check that. Staying on 96. Oh, we can lose it. We can lose it.
Stepper continuing eastbound 96, 86.
Looks like we are going to be taking the 31 northbound opportunity.
Tempo, we'll be taking 31 northbound from 96. 612.
Trying to get up.
Go ahead.
No, we can do it.
The first vehicle's going to be going northbound 31 from 96.
Due to the safety risk on US 31, officers deployed spike strips to reduce the vehicle's ability to continue fleeing.
The white light at 18 for us.
I think we got a good hit on that one coming up to Lakewood Drive. You get it?
Tempo, we'll go ahead and approaching Lakewood Drive.
17 or 19 on out, hit the strip.
817, hit the strip to out.
This car don't die, bro.
6414 on there.
No way we can.
Tempo, 896 call to stop.
Near the area of US 31 in Lakewood, police then carried out a pit maneuver, disabling the vehicle and bringing it to a stop.
Tempo, copy brake light.
He's hitting it.
K9's out, subject in the median.
Get over there, get over there.
Tempo, K9's out, subject in the median. 1872.
K9's out, subject in the
The suspect was later arrested and transported to the Muskegon County Jail for processing, according to legal procedures. Detroit, Michigan, August 11th, 2022. Detroit police pursued a black Dodge Ram reported stolen after the vehicle failed to comply with a stop order and accelerated away. The truck drove recklessly as multiple units joined the pursuit.
They are armed with an assault rifle. One shot.
Slowing up.
Alright, you need to flip that telegraph. He's jumping back on eastbound 94 from telegraph. Eastbound 94 from telegraph.
13 from 81. Should I just take him out right here? Be done with this?
What's your call? Right now, anything on that vehicle, we have the assault rifle firing back. He's going to be ramping off the Southfield split, ramping off at the Southfield split. Be taking the Southfield to let you know what direction this is just.
We're past Southfield, going back north end 39.
Northbound Southfield from 94 down the ramp.
On the ramp, north there.
Tight one, officers. Hey, DPD, MSC's coming up here. Give them some space. They'd be advised that car is firing shots. So don't get too close. Watch out for that crossfire. Continuing eastbound outer, going around the curve, going to be approaching 94 again.
If you're coming up to 94 from outer, eastbound.
Have a
13 under 94. Same thing that DPD is telling their officers.
Yeah, I'm listening, Sarge. It's just eventually we're gonna have to take this out.
Slowing up, going to be looping back around westbound outer drive, Watch yourself.
Westbound outer drive.
almost.
What time's the fit unsuccessful? Alright, continuing westbound outer drive. West Street.
There you go.
Coming back up to Allen. Westbound coming up to Allen. Through Allen, westbound.
Here.
Other unsuccessful fit. Going to be taking northbound service drive from outer. Still blacked out? What's the description of the car?
Black Rambo.
When conditions allowed, troopers with the Michigan State Police executed a first pit maneuver on the Southfield Freeway near Outer Drive in Allen Park. But the pickup continued traveling.
Spinning out! You're ready!
A second pit maneuver caused the vehicle to rotate sideways and come to a stop.
South of Oakwood.
Hold on.
So you're northbound on Southfield from outer.
He's right.
Alright, he's headed out right now. Heads up, guys. Driver's out. He's armed.
Passengers to your right, working his way southbound in the water. Passengers to your right, working his way southbound.
The three occupants then exited the vehicle and fled on foot but were quickly pursued and subdued. Officers secured the scene and conducted a search of the vehicle according to procedure. St. Augustine, Florida. Police located Alexandria Mason in the parking lot of a McDonald's and determined the suspect had an active felony warrant from another county.
Are you the RO of this vehicle? Can you state your name? Are you Alexandra? All right, Alexandra, I need you. Can you start the car for me, please?
Hey, John, this 1046 issue.
All right, so do me a favor. Step out the vehicle real fast, please. So it seems that you got a warrant out of Citrus County.
626. Please go look that up.
What's that?
59427.
71. I can't memorize it, so I have to write it down.
What is that?
That's my ID number.
Okay.
You're not allowed to stop me.
I am, because you matched the description of a wanted fugitive, okay?
Okay, well, I'm not wanted, and I have, you'll see when you look me up, alright? Seriously.
I can stop, if you're driving a vehicle and there's a wanted person, and you match the description, I can pull you over to be a wanted person.
Warrants or anything.
Well, that's not what my database is telling me. That's what I'm telling you.
Then why, when I got stopped yesterday, she told me my headlight was out.
I don't know. I understand. Okay.
I'm investigating and I'm listening, but I want to see the paper before we get it. Before we go forward.
No, but you want to pattern?
When officers prepared to make the arrest, Mason immediately accelerated away, leading to a pursuit that continued across multiple roadways.
Come up here and pin this back. No, don't you drive off.
No,
don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm going to switch positions. FHP's taking over lead, inside lane, northbound, 90 miles an hour, passing the 334.
Moments later, another trooper arrives and attempts a pit maneuver.
On FHP, pit attempted. To be clear, FHP pit attempted. They're going to work again.
After the vehicle traveled nearly 30 miles at speeds exceeding 120 miles per hour and crossed into Duval County, the Florida Highway Patrol joined the pursuit and executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control, strike a median barrier, and come to a stop. Alexandria Mason was taken into custody and later pleaded guilty to driving under the influence, fleeing from law enforcement, and possession of a controlled substance. The court sentenced Mason to 10 months in jail and 12 months of probation, while the suspect still faces additional charges in 2 other counties in Florida. Forest City, Arkansas, September 18, 2025. Chad Carline was ordered by police to stop after being reported for reckless driving on Interstate 40. When the vehicle briefly stopped at exit 239 eastbound, the driver suddenly accelerated away, leading to a pursuit.
What's wrong, man? Trooper Sharmell, Arkansas State Police. Stop me because I have reports of you all over the road. Also, when I tried to pull you over, you got back in that left lane, got back in the right lane. What's going on today? Stay right there. No. 1037.
39.
I'm 1037.
1037.
Near mile marker 241, the vehicle left the roadway and entered a roadside ditch.
Almost crashed out.
After returning to the main lane, officers deployed a TVI maneuver, but the vehicle continued moving, exited the interstate onto Highway 1 toward Forest City, and stopped on Dillard Avenue.
We're down in the ditch.
In the ditch, 623.
He's attempting to get back back on the road.
Back on the roadway.
I got major vehicle damage. She's going through Forest City right now.
Going southbound through Forest City?
Southbound through Forest City. 10-4.
Dillard and Highland has a pistol to his head.
Carline exited the vehicle and was identified as carrying a firearm. Near the area of Dillard and Highland, the suspect discharged the weapon at himself and was confirmed deceased at the scene. The incident was later taken over for investigation by the Arkansas State Police Criminal Investigation Division. Warren County, Ohio. Police identified Thomas Gorman from Lakeland, Florida, driving recklessly on Interstate 71. When the vehicle was stopped for a check, a 51-year-old woman inside signaled for help, but Gorman suddenly accelerated away, dragging a trooper for a short distance. The pursuit continued onto Interstate 275. Troopers deployed spike strips that caused the vehicle's tires to deflate, but the driver continued accelerating. The vehicle soon became unstable, swerved, spun, and came to a stop along the roadside. Gorman was subdued after a struggle. The injured woman was taken to safety, and the suspect faces charges including kidnapping, aggravated assault, fleeing from police, and reckless driving.
Traffic. Head northbound 74, heading traffic.
Peachtree City, Georgia. January 18th, 2022. Police identified Jordan Johnson, a wanted suspect, at pit stop. When officers moved in, the suspect immediately drove away and failed to comply with a stop order.
South on 74, 77 miles an hour.
The vehicle accelerated along Highway 74, exceeding 90 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone, performed a dangerous U-turn, and continued driving recklessly.
Taking a U-turn going northbound on 74. Taking a U-turn going northbound on 74.
Cut across this north right here.
Attention, new alert received.
Northbound, coming up across now.
Northbound, coming up across now. Speed's a 90. Search across now right now. Speed's 90. Coming across now right now.
An officer later deployed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to rotate sideways and stop after crossing the median.
Traffic. Head northbound on 74, heading traffic. Pit, 1050.
Pit, 1050.
What's your 20?
Put your hands on your back.
Johnson was quickly approached and subdued at the scene. The suspect was medically evaluated before being placed into a patrol vehicle for further processing, according to procedure. Bullock County, Georgia. Police identified a vehicle that failed to comply with a stop order and accelerated away, leading to a pursuit with speeds at times reaching approximately 120 miles per hour.
Already gave it to him, Daniel, if you want to back off just a little bit.
Tempo.
Bullet State Patrol, yeah. Come on, they can catch up to us.
The Bullock, he's in the wrong lane of traffic, still heading westbound on 46.
When the vehicle left the main lane, officers deployed spike strips to limit its ability to continue fleeing. However, the car continued moving, returned to the roadway, and repeatedly changed direction in an attempt to evade the pursuit.
Bullet 1050.
Still going, Bullock, still going.
Let GSP take it.
Tempo.
Alright, Bullet GSP has the lead now. Tempo. We're turning on Lucky Street.
I'm sorry, I can't get to the phone right now, but
Continuing on Ellis Street, Bullet, Ellis Street, Scanlon.
As it entered a residential area, officers closed in and executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control and come to a stop.
Chandler, we're out with 2 and 1.
Hey, Dustin!
Find him, boy. Find him. Come on out. Come here, find him. Get on the ground.
The driver exited the vehicle and attempted to flee, but was quickly subdued with the assistance of police K9 Pike. The remaining passengers complied with commands, and the situation was quickly brought under control at the scene. Clayton County, Georgia, January 20th, 2025. Police observed Terrell Smith driving a gray Kia with expired registration on Upper Riverdale Road. When officers signaled for the vehicle to stop, the driver immediately accelerated away, entering Interstate 75 South at speeds exceeding 120 miles per hour, repeatedly changing lanes and driving along the shoulder.
I'll give traffic. I'll go ahead and go around. We're passing Highway 54 now. Speeds are 120.
Due to the safety risk on the interstate, officers closed in and deployed a pit maneuver, causing the Kia to lose control, strike the median barrier, then drift to the right shoulder near the Mount Zion Boulevard exit before coming to a stop.
Got a pit. Gonna be just north of 231.
Smith then fled on foot up a hillside but was quickly subdued with a taser and placed in handcuffs. During the search, officers recovered a Glock 17 and determined the suspect was under 18 years old and did not have a driver's license. Kinney County, Texas, April 7th, 2023. A trooper with the Texas Department of Public Safety ordered a gray Toyota to stop, but the driver, Donald Graves, 26, along with passenger Najua Harris, 25, failed to comply and accelerated away.
Hey, they both I can get off and start trekking. Towards Vectorville. I repeat, heading back towards Vectorville.
75 miles an hour. Any unit taking up flight device. We're getting close to 693. Turn on shoulder.
Stay in the trunk.
Coming into the city of Vacaville, past 693.
While attempting to drive through a gate, the Toyota stalled. Both were quickly taken into custody by troopers.
1050.
1050 out of board station in Vacaville.
Get on the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Stop! Get down!
A search of the vehicle revealed 6 undocumented migrants inside. Graves and Harris face federal human smuggling charges, and Graves was also found to have an active warrant in Baton Rouge. Newton County, Georgia, February 10, 2023. Police observed a white Honda Accord failing to maintain its lane on Interstate 20 near mile marker 87. When officers signaled for the vehicle to stop, the vehicle initially pulled onto the shoulder, but suddenly accelerated back onto the interstate and fled. While exiting Interstate 20 onto Crowell Road, a trooper deployed a pit maneuver that caused the Honda to rotate sideways and sustain damage to the rear.
Sorry. Sorry. Now it's just one road.
The driver continued fleeing with a damaged rear tire, repeatedly entering oncoming lanes and running red lights, then left Covington Bypass Road, went down an embankment, and came to a stop in a ditch. The suspect then exited the vehicle and fled on foot into a residential area near South Links Drive. Officers and a police K-9 conducted a search around the Ashton Hills Golf Club area, but were unable to locate the suspect. Savannah, Georgia, June 5, 2021. Police identified a black Dodge Charger that had been listed for investigation near the Westlake Apartments area. When officers signaled for the vehicle to stop on ACL Boulevard, the driver accelerated away and drove recklessly at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone.
speed. Sadler Street, Sadler Street. 42nd Street. Just then 50 to get into a pole about across Hopkins Street. East on 47th Street, east on 32nd, across Stevens. Come back south, stand by.
While continuing to flee along Burroughs Street, the vehicle began to lose control, struck a police vehicle, then left the roadway and crashed into a house, bringing the pursuit to an end.
Put your hands up! Put your hands behind your back.
The driver then exited the vehicle and fled on foot, but was quickly pursued and subdued with an electronic control device. The suspect was taken into custody for further processing according to procedure.
Hello, Juvenile.
Valdosta, Georgia, July 3, 2022. Police observed Kendrick Pryor driving a white Jeep Grand Cherokee suspected of impaired driving. When officers signaled for the vehicle to stop on North Lee Street, the driver accelerated away and drove recklessly through multiple roadways, at times reaching nearly 100 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone.
Denver University.
Turn it on to Seymour. Straight the stop sign there.
Yep.
About 40 miles an hour at the moment.
Denver.
Just cut through a yard. Turn it on to Giddens.
Denver Giddens.
Any city that's close. Wait, I'm almost in the area.
Denver.
Went through a yard and U-turn. We were back on Seymour. Headed towards Ashland.
Denver Seymour.
Turn it on to Knox. Turn it into a driveway. And keep doing U-turns through yards.
Officers later closed in and stopped the vehicle near the intersection of Seymour Street and University Drive, causing the vehicle to leave the roadway and come to a stop near a roadside ditch.
Hello, Juvenile. But you got any units you can 25 on me?
Been advised only troopers 95 this time.
39, you got an update?
Kick it with your leg!
Why stop it?
Slide your arm! Let me see your fucking head!
North Seymour.
Get on the fucking ground! On the ground, left! Come on, man. Get on the
We ain't got to hurt me. I'm down, bro.
I got you, champ. I'm down. Hey, get on the fucking ground.
Pryor exited the vehicle and resisted during the arrest. After being subdued, the suspect was transported to the Lowndes County Jail and faces charges including felony fleeing, possession of drugs with intent to distribute, possession of a weapon during the commission of a felony, and obstruction of law enforcement. Washington. Police identified Travis Greigler, 43, driving a Homeland Security vehicle after taking control of it and fleeing from the Portland area, leading to a pursuit involving multiple law enforcement agencies in the region. During the pursuit at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, officers deployed spike strips, but the vehicle continued traveling even with damaged tires. When the vehicle slowed beneath an overpass, officers executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin sideways and overturn along the roadside.
I need hands, Shane's hands. Walk backwards now.
Right, Brett's going.
Walk backwards.
Grigla was then approached and subdued at the scene. The suspect was taken for medical evaluation before further processing according to procedure. LaGrange, Georgia, June 1st, 2022. Police observed a silver Toyota Corolla without a license plate light and signaled for the vehicle to stop on North Greenwood. The vehicle initially slowed but then continued moving and accelerated away through several nearby roads.
Georgia 28, Tom, Adam, Charles, 6462, TAC, 6462, out of Georgia.
As the vehicle repeatedly drove in the wrong lane and ran stop signs along Laurel Lane, Hickory Lane, and Town Center Drive, officers deployed pit maneuvers multiple times. The final intervention caused the car to spin, mount the curb, strike a roadside mailbox, and come to a stop.
Moving, coming up on Standing Drive.
It's okay for my life. I wasn't even thinking about this, sir.
I understand that, but you understand that by running from the police, regardless of whether or not you were driving or not, when you took off running on foot, All right, that's a charge. All right, you pick up charges for stuff like that. All right.
So I'm gonna get charged even though he hit the car?
Digging in your pants the whole entire time you running.
I will.
How I know you ain't got a gun on? How you digging in your pants and everything like that?
I don't carry a gun.
Look, man, where were you sitting?
I was sitting in the back seat.
Yes.
The driver exited the vehicle and fled into a wooded area. One person was subdued at the scene. 2 passengers were transported to the Troup County Jail on charges of obstruction of law enforcement. And the driver, Jermaine V. Jones, was later identified and turned himself in. Troup County, Georgia, February 28, 2024. Police observed Kyle Lamar Wingo driving a motorcycle at 131 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour zone on Interstate 185. When officers signaled for the vehicle to stop, the motorcycle exited the interstate and continued fleeing through several nearby roadways.
Go to the camera spot. 1080. 1080.
TR unit 1033, 681.
While traveling on GA 109, the motorcycle failed to stop at a stop sign and collided with another vehicle. When the driver attempted to lift the motorcycle to continue leaving, officers applied an intervention maneuver, causing the suspect to lose balance and fall, ending the situation.
Ground.
Wingo was then subdued at the scene. During the investigation, officers discovered a Ruger LCP .380 that had been reported stolen. After being medically evaluated at the scene, the suspect was transported to the Troup County Jail for processing according to procedure. Douglas County, Georgia, October 15, 2022. Police observed Malik DeAndre Bradford driving a black Mercedes-Benz C 230 at 98 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour zone on Interstate 20. When officers signaled for the vehicle to stop, the driver immediately exited the interstate at Thornton Road and continued fleeing through multiple roadways. At the intersection of Interstate West Parkway and Six Flags Road, the vehicle ran a stop sign, lost control, left the roadway, and struck a power line and an electrical utility box in an open lot. Bradford was later subdued and arrested. Records show the suspect faces charges including fleeing from law enforcement, driving under the influence of alcohol, speeding, and several other traffic violations. Pulaski County, Arkansas police spotted Zachary Powell driving a white Nissan Altima, carrying passenger Savannah Frith, violating lane-changing rules on Interstate 40. When signaled to stop, the vehicle made a sharp turn across the Gore area onto North Service Road.
$1037.
Get on the fucking ground! Lay the fuck down, I'm gonna tase you.
Both occupants immediately exited the vehicle and fled on foot while the car continued rolling forward. Powell and Frith then exited the vehicle and fled on foot. Savannah Frith was quickly subdued and transported to the Pulaski County Detention Facility on charges of fleeing on foot and failure to appear in a felony case, while Zachary Powell fled the area. North Castle, New York. Police pursued Dane Christian, 26, after the limousine driver with a suspended license failed to comply with a stop order and sped along Interstate 684, repeatedly passing other vehicles even while the transmission was malfunctioning. The limousine continued moving erratically, reversing through Exit 3 in Armonk and then backing into a residential street while still traveling in reverse. The pursuit ended when the vehicle lost control and struck a tree. Dane Christian was quickly subdued and arrested at the scene.